Okay, if this will work. Just a trial thing. I was trying to do a live stream on YouTube. Um, but it's telling me to click download and paste and all this, and there's just more than I can. But to just open this recorder is pretty simple, I guess, and I can just go and I'm just limited by the size of this video files on here. That already pretty big. It's got so many VA interactions recorded on video that just have too much personal information, because every call down there is prefaced by your social security number and birthday and all that kind of stuff. So you can't make that. Have to go back and edit that out, and my ability to perform some little tasks now is just a little bit beyond me. I might be able to do a little bit here, a little bit there, but I can't even take care of myself right now. So, but I just wanted an opportunity, to maybe far too late for me, but for other veterans that are out there potentially suffering through the same ordeals that I'm going through down here at this juncture. It's not very make you feel very hopeful when there's other veterans around the nation that are going to their local VA institutions and martyring themselves there. There's been at least 7 martyr deaths at VA hospitals in so many years. I think there was 5 in 1 year or something. I don't know. Rash of them. Several of them at the same hospital. Self-immolation in Georgia a couple of years ago. I need to write these guys' names down. My brain is so bad. I read and say this guy's name 100 times a day, but the only thing I can remember is details about his accolades. The retired Marine FA-18 pilot who put on his dress uniform and went to the VA hospital, sat down on his records and shot himself in the head in Florida. It's Gables or Pines or something. I can't. I've read the story 100 times, but my brain just not. Just cannot retain that. I don't know, what's going on. I've got some back problems that have been, identified, MRIs or whatever. I've had some success with some bracing and some physical therapy and steroid injections and things like that. Strictly non-narcotic intervention that it's been 6 months and I haven't been able to get that. Just keep one thing after another. Mistake, error, lost. All I can tell you at the end of the day is that I'm sitting here and I just have I'm just know what else to do, call my congressman. And been never heard back from him. She's at a meeting right now. She'll call you. half a day the next day. Told them I'm struggling, you know. Can't get access to the same standard of care that I've been getting for the last 4 years under the government health plan, healthcare.gov. I mean, I was able to get out of the VA for a minute. But I moved back here to Texas, and my brother had died in January last year. My brother died just over a year ago. So in and around June, I moved back here. Temporarily, I moved in with my mother. And I lived there until September, and she died shortly thereafter. So my brother died, my mother died. Had two cats I've had for 20 years. 30 years combined in my life, the pair of them, you know, but lost both of them this past year. And then I lost a man that was like my father to me as a child for several years growing up. Male figure in my life, you know, till I was like 10. And he passed away here just a little while back, last month. So a lot of stuff I've been dealing with on one side, and other things, you know, that bother me from active duty that are not strictly of physical nature. You can't get no help with that either. So I get like this cranberry leaves. That last night I took the Klonopin, so I was able to get some rest on the way I'm able to do this right now. It's like finally this muscle is just finally let go. It'd be like tight all night long. That muscle would just be gripped till it's pull in my shoulders, and then when I wake up, this is how I wake up. The bed sheets all pulled off in a knot, and both of my legs are full of cramps and spasms. Sometimes it might be 2 days before that sort of works out, and it can have, if I walk on my cane the wrong way, which that's all I got now is this arm. Both my knees are going out. I can't roll a wheelchair. This left arm is probably can be just completely useless. But I, you know, I'm trying to do the best I can. Made a pot of soup. And let it cook on the stove on low, you know, for a long time. Go in there and get everything ready and started, and then I just put it on low so I can come back here and rest from the preparation. And finally, you know, turned it off. Probably cooked in there on low for an hour and a half or something. I cut it off. Just a couple of cans of soup. I put in a pot. Make a double batch, I guess. I don't know, but they set in there, cool down, and it's stabbing me in my neck right here. Be so bad in the back that I can't bear to go in there again and pick that pot up and bring it here to eat it, and so, you know, it just ends up in the refrigerator. Uh, and then now this morning, I can't even make coffee. But it's not like I've been making a lot of coffee anyway. For much of the same reason, it's too heavy to lift that pot of water or whatever and make that coffee. So, but I got a juice. I got a 2-quart thing of the old pineapple orange juice. That I had some top ramen bouillon, maybe a quarter bag of noodles, and a half a baked fish. A half a baked fish at the cafeteria the other day. Some mashed potatoes or whatever, but that's really been all I've eaten since Wednesday. But I mean, my stomach doesn't hurt. I don't have hunger pains, and I have no craving really. I mean, ironically, all I do is sit there and watch these cooking videos. You ever hear that pop? It's popped, and then I gurgle my throat, and I was afraid like something, and cramps or spasms are eventually going to affect something like that. Like I'm gonna start choking, or if I'm having those spasms and cramps, and eventually I guess they'll happen to my heart. I mean, the last time I drove to the VA, my heart was beating like 145, 150 beats a minute or whatever. My blood pressure was like 3/3, whatever, 3 digits, over 3 digits. Both of them were high. Whatever. I called my congressman and asked him to help, but I mean, it's just more of the same old shit. Pardon my language, I'm so sorry about that, but I get very frustrated. I wanted to take this opportunity, this Klonopin, this made me feel so good that I could sit here and do this for this minute. I was able to sleep last night, but in an hour or two, this will all go away. I'll make some more of these videos as I go along. It might be interesting to document. I certainly want there to be some kind of documentation that the VA, I don't think is doing all they can do to help us out. I don't know what all is going on up there, but I feel like I'm getting jerked around. And as of today, I left Alabama last year and enrolled in that VA system back in June, and still haven't seen a specialist. I was getting quarterly injections in my back to treat some crushed vertebrae here in the middle of my back. And some physical therapy. My doctor had just ordered me some home health care services, and that's all, pain management people that monitored my track my stuff every month. So I was still struggling, still in a lot of pain. We just recently, I don't know, but like I say, it's about 15 minutes here. I'm going to try to kill this now. I'll try to make another one later. If you're watching, thanks for your attention.